Welcome back to Crazy Ball TV. Thank you so very much for joining me for another edition of LFC Vibes. We're going to talk about everything about Liverpool. Today, of course, we saw what happened. Liverpool played Real Madrid at Anfield. And it didn't go too well. It did not go too well. Let's start with the lineup. Lineup was same lineup that faced Newcastle, which is Trent, Gomez, VVD, Robo, of course, Alisson in the back. The middle three is Stefan Bechetek, Fab, Anderson, and then the front three, Salah, Gakpo, and Nunes. I don't know what to say because this match itself, I don't know whether you could say we played poorly or just Madrid elevated to another gear that we could not reach. The first 20 minutes, Liverpool was on it, just like against Newcastle. We scored 2 goals. Nunes scored a beautiful goal. Salah also pressured Courtois, deflection off his knee, put a ball in the back of the net. At this point, we're thinking Madrid is falling apart. We just have to put pressure on them and everything will be fine. They get a chance. They score, Vini. That was a great goal. That one, there's nothing you could say about that. It was a great goal. I still feel like Gomez should have done better. Actually, the whole left, our right side, I think they should have done better. We understand that Vini has speed. That guy can run. Dribbling, he's not that good as a dribbler. He just kicks the ball and then he chases it. He has only one leg, which is his right foot dominant. So why is it that we did not cover his right foot and let him keep going on the left? If he wants to keep running, let him keep running. He cannot outrun the field. We didn't do that. We allow him way too much spaces to be able to run. The second goal was, Bechetek tried to dribble through the middle. He, was very ballsy move. He would have, if he panicked, if he had got it, it would have been great. But personally, he should have passed the ball. And this is some of these learning things that he has to grow out of, because next year he can't be playing and acting like that. He should have passed the ball. Passing the ball was a better option, but he decided to dribble because if he gets through them, the game is wide open. I mean, not the game, the field is wide open with options to pass, Nunes, Gakpo, Salah, but that didn't work well. I think Valverde got the ball but what's the name got the ball? Gomez got the ball. He passed it to Alisson. Alisson tried to clear it. He cleared off the heel of Vini, and then the ball goes into the net. Second half, we did not elevate our game. They did, and they scored 3 goals. The third goal, which was Vini dribble past Trent, and Trent did what he needed to do because, like I said, Vini just kicked the ball and he chases it. Trent is not going to recover. So he did what? He went the other side to cover the space. Gomez has the run to him, but instead of him just standing his ground, he decided to clear the ball and kick the man and the player at the same time. The ref calls a foul. They get a free kick from Modric. We did not defend Milito. We did not watch him. Trent did not saw him running. He didn't say anything to the team. He ran past a bunch of our players, header, goal. And then the next 2 goals comes in from Benzema. So the match itself is like we did not play really, really bad. A lot of mistakes that we did cost us. The same thing that happened on Saturday against Newcastle, which I was frustrated. If you watch my review, it is very frustrating that we were a man up and they were outrunning us and we were making so much mistakes. The same thing happened this time. They capitalized on our mistake. If Newcastle had the good goal scorers, they would have scored 3, 4, 5 with a man down. And this is the power where club in-game management needs to be brought into question, because Ancelotti saw what was going on and he went in the second half and decided to come back with a different game plan. And when he changed his game plan, it worked perfectly. Klopp did not. He stick to his and then continue, and the more goals came in. 3 goals in second half. That does not make any sense. This is the power where my manager, I need you to be able to manage the game, figure out that, okay, they're all ganging up on Bechetek. Either I move him to another side or bring somebody else closer to him or just take him out of the game completely. He did well. He went against some world-class midfielders. Just pull him out and say, you know what, don't worry about me, Sabi, or anything. This is just a tactical move. Watch what you could have done better during most of the game. So he learned. He realized that, we're not just going to leave him out there and get destroyed. He did stand on his own. He did very well. Any other person would have crumbled, but he did not. But he didn't play well. Gomez should have been taken out in the second half. Right at the halftime, he should have been taken out and bring Matip in and then drop the line back a little bit so that we don't get hit on the counter-attack, which we got hit on the counter-attack numerous times, which with this high line, it worked very well 3, 4, 5 years ago when we won championships with this. Now it's not, because people have figured it out. This coach, Ancelotti, has gone publicly and said they are so easy to figure it out. They are so predictable. And we did not do anything beyond just going Gengerpressing, hard rock and roll on them. And then, yes, we did score 2 goals because they were also trying to figure us out, and they couldn't. And that's where Klopp's in-game management is. Like, when you saw it was coming, stop everything we're doing and say, okay, drop back, let's manage the game. Okay, we are down 3-2. Let's keep our composure and then try, see if we could get 1 goal back. If we don't get it back, don't worry. The game is sort of over. We're going to Bernabeu. We could also score 3-2 on them. It's just, I know it's not easy, but still, it's just certain things that Klopp needs to realize that you can't win all the time. Everybody has figured you out, and we don't want you to turn into Conte, Simone, or Mourinho, because otherwise you become useless to any team. You fall off from the elite level and start managing mid-level teams. So this match itself, I mean, yeah, Gomez made the mistakes. Alisson made a mistake. Belichick made a whole lot of mistakes. That cost us the game in a nutshell. Your number 2 is management did not manage the in-game as the game was going. When they were changing things, we kept doing the same thing. That's basically what happened. To finish it off, they move on another level, another gear, I should say, and we did not. We got stuck in the same gear, and they kept moving on to another gear. I mean, nothing much they did that you'd be like, oh, well, we've never seen this before. But no, this game, like even the commentators were saying, dude, you got 1 more match after this. Why are you guys going 100 miles per hour thinking that this is just a 1 game and done? Even if we beat them 2-0, how do we don't know that when we go to Bernabeu, they will not beat us 3-0? That is part of the management where Klopp needs to start doing, because this thing of he comes up with one tactic or one system, and then we run the same system no matter what, whether things are going good or bad, we keep playing the same thing. And that is what is costing us now. For him to do a Liverpool 2.0 or Klopp 2.0, he will have to reinvent himself and realize that, okay, great and elite managers are figuring me out. What do I need to do to counter? Okay, I will start this way. If they figure me out, we switch to that. That's it. At least show that you can move from a different tactics, because when you stick to the same tactics, then Ancelotti is like, I told you guys, it will fall right into my hands. And that's exactly what we did. The difference between this match and us and Paris was we were running way more than we did in Paris. We're hearing that Gomez is injured. What kind of injury it is? It's a muscular injury. Same injury that VVD got. Same injury that Konate got. We can't keep playing high line anymore. You pushing the line all the way up and we're getting hit with a counterattack, and these people are sprinting back with full speed because all the players. And it's funny how all the center backs who got injured was because they've been chasing somebody with extreme pace. VVD against Brentford, Konate against Brighton, Gomez has been chasing Vinny around, and the same thing happened, hamstrings injury. When is my manager going to realize that, hey, my system is either causing my players to get hurt or us to become super predictable? So something needs to change. We asked for some changes. You're doing it, yes, but it's not, it still looks like you are holding on to your tactics and just making little tiny tweaks, making us think like, oh, well, we're not playing the same way, we're playing a little bit different. No, man, we're doing the same way because everybody keep beating us the same way, and it got to stop. That's all I have to say. I'm not going to be bashing anybody. I'm not going to be saying this. This was what I saw. This was my analysis on what came out of this game. Real Madrid is a way superior team. They got 2 levels than us right now. Last year, we were neck to neck. This year, they have moved up 2 and we have regressed. So, and this is not even them playing well. They haven't played well since last year. So this is where we are right now. I mean, I'm hoping that moving on, we got Crystal Palace coming up this Saturday. We can recover and then, win a couple more matches before we go to Bernabeu, because if we let this affect us, then basically our season is done. No Champions League next year. Whoever you're trying to buy now become extra difficult. Liverpool from now on is 1 match after another. Each match is a final. So Crystal Palace, if we play well, we can beat them. It's going to be tough. That stadium is always tough for us, but I think we can beat them. And I think we can still make it to the Champions League position, 4 for third, regardless, whatever it is. But in terms of Bernabeu right now, we're not even going to think about it. We will see how we progress from now to 3 weeks, how everything is. But my manager needs to start learning different tactics. If you need to bring somebody else in to help you manage in-game management, then do that. Same way you brought the guy to help you do the throw-in and all the set pieces, because this was off. Anyway, guys, thank you so much. I appreciate you all joining us for LFC Vibes. Please share, subscribe, and like. Notification bell, don't forget that one, because that's good for notification purposes. Comment whether you agree or disagree. We're not going to do any whose fault is it. We all watch the match. Everybody's at fault. That's it. Peace.